Russell, nice here. It's going to be another transfer video for you guys today. If you can smash the like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. My videos recently haven't been doing too well, but it's my own fault for, again, having a little bit of time off, purely because I was trying to do this green screen behind me and get my videos a little bit more crisper and a little bit more better for you guys. Random Hybrid will be coming out later. No, so not later today. Tomorrow there will be a Random Hybrid video. Fingers crossed if I can edit it in time. I'm trying some new things of editing. I'm trying the green screen side of things. Hopefully you guys can appreciate that by smashing the like button, subscribe if you are new. But transfer video for you guys today because I enjoy doing these once while the January transfer window is open. They're not getting the views or the likes, but it's something I enjoy doing, so that's the reason I'm doing it. We're going to start things off today. We're going straight in at a done deal, and that is Leon Goretzka. He has actually now signed for Bayern Munich. Now, he was linked with Liverpool, to name a few. There was Liverpool, Bayern Munich were heavily linked, of course. They've got their man. So it's a good signing for them. He's a good player. He's very good on FIFA. He's got himself a really nice inform card, this FIFA, actually. And he's one of them players who, you know, it was inevitable that he'd probably end up moving on from Schalke. No disrespect to Schalke, but when Bayern comes sniffing around, they normally get the guy they want. So, good signing for Bayern Munich. I'm not 100% sure if it's a done deal for now or for the summer, because I think he was going on a free transfer. I might be wrong there. We'll move over to the next player, which is going to be LOCADIA or LOCADIA, whatever you want to call him. He is linked with Brighton, and apparently this one actually might be happening. He's a PSV striker. He also has a good inform on this FIFA. And Brighton, you know, probably need some more goals in their team. Is he the guy to bring them the goals and keep them in the league? You don't know, do you? But it's a guy which Chris Hughton thinks is good enough, so fair play. He might be quite good. He's actually got a really beastly card, as you can see. Some of the stats, them 82 strength, decent pace, decent finishing. It's a good card on FIFA, and you know you can't base too much on FIFA stats, but they have got, you know, some kind of indication towards how good a player might actually be. The next player is Jamie Vardy. Strange link, this one. Everton apparently linked with Jamie Vardy. Not so much now, not so much one which happened this second, but apparently in the summer they're going to look to buy Jamie Vardy. You know, he's a good player. He's getting a bit on a bit, Jamie Vardy. He's not got his best years of probably, you know, last season. But he's still a phenomenal talent, phenomenal player. He's good pace. He's a good finisher. He's proven that at Leicester. Would Everton be a good fit for him? You know, Everton are signing some decent players, so he might be good for them. We'll move over to the next player now, which is Edin Dzeko. And this is an interesting transfer story. There's Edin Dzeko and another player linked with signing for Chelsea. Now, Chelsea have been looking for a striker, apparently, well, they've gone from Andy Carroll to Peter Crouch to Edin Dzeko. Now, Edin Dzeko out of the three which are named is probably the best footballer. But, you know, what Crouch and Carroll are known for is their heading ability. Edin Dzeko is good in the air as well. Let's have a look at his heading. 84 heading on FIFA. 84 rated card as well. Used to, of course, play for Manchester City. Went to Roma. I believe he's doing very well at Roma. And that'd be an interesting signing if Chelsea managed to pull that one off. But another player they're linked with is this guy right here, which is Emerson Palmieri. He's a left wing back, which is an interesting position. He's not got the best stats in the world for a left wing back, though. But of course, Chelsea do play a left wing back in Marcus Alonso. But I'm not too sure why they'd want to sign another one. Obviously for rotation rather than replacing Marcus Alonso, because he's been phenomenal for them. But this guy could be maybe a different position in real life. I don't know too much about him, if I'm being totally honest. But by looking at his card and seeing 68 defending and 62 physical, he doesn't look too much for a defensive-minded player, does he? He looks more like he's got good pace and dribbling. But the guy who's linked with going to Roma from Chelsea is Michy Batshuayi. Now, he's a really good player. He just hasn't really had the luck, maybe you could say, to get into the Chelsea team enough to prove himself. He has had chances, don't get me wrong, but I just feel as if there's a good player in there who needs to just go somewhere else and just smash it, basically. And Michy Batshuayi could get a move to Roma. I don't know if that'd be a loan move. It'd probably be a loan move, I'd imagine, because I don't think Chelsea want to let him go on a permanent transfer. There's also a lot of interest in some Premier League teams in Michy Batshuayi. So that is one to watch over January transfer window. The next player is BERNAT. Now this is another player linked with Everton. Everton looking to improve their squad. He's a Bayern Munich player. You know, Bayern Munich have got David Alaba, who is the probably preferred left back, even though I don't think they really play a left back. It didn't under Pep Guardiola too much anyway. That's why Lam and David Alaba had CDM cards in one FIFA. I can't remember when it was. Lam definitely did. I think David Alaba did as well, maybe not. But BERNAT to Everton could happen. Interesting move if it does. Spanish left back. Not exactly brilliant FIFA-wise. In fact, he has got a very nice in-game card. His pace lets him down a tad, but you don't always need rapid pace left backs. Whereas the next one now is going to be Amin Younes. Probably said that name wrong. He's got a really good SBC card. His regular card's not terrible either. 61 shooting's a little bit poor. He's got good balance and good dribbling. He is linked with Swansea, I should say. Swansea need all they can get at the moment. They need some luck. They need some good players. They just need something to keep them up in the league, don't they? Because they are going to go down if things don't change. Well, at least they know they've got a good centre-back in the Championship in Kyle Bartley. If they do go down, Leeds will want him back. But anyway, he is linked with Swansea. Interesting one, but, you know, like I said before, Swansea just need transfers. They need signings, don't they? The next player is going to be João Mario. Now, this guy is linked with West Ham. Now, there was a story earlier on in the week saying that a deal had been, like, scrapped, basically. Didn't go through, but apparently West Ham haven't given up on signing João Mario, according to Sky Sports, which is probably the most reliable, maybe-ish source. Probably not, actually. Twitter's probably more reliable. But anyway, João Mario to West Ham. Interesting signing if that does take place. Of course, a very, very nice FIFA card. 83 rated with very nice in-game stats. But let's have a look and see if that one does pan out. The next player is Carter Vickers. He has gone on loan from Tottenham to Ipswich. He was at Sheffield United, I believe, because he's got a Sheffield United FIFA card. On loan, I take it. But he's gone on loan for the remainder of the season to Ipswich. Good signing, I think, for them. He's actually got a good hype about him, if that makes sense. Like, it is a lot of people think he could turn good at some point. He's not quite hit the heights yet, and Tottenham having him on their books obviously want him to progress, so maybe a switch to Ipswich. A switch to Ipswich will probably be a good move for him. The next player we're going to go for is Gleeson. Now, this guy has actually moved from Birmingham. I believe this could be Ipswich as well. I've actually forgotten who this guy signed for. What an absolute fail. But Stephen Gleeson has moved from Birmingham to somebody. Let me just check it out. He has signed for Ipswich. Basically, you're confused because the last guy signed for Ipswich as well. I thought they didn't make a double signing, but apparently they did. Gleeson has signed from Birmingham. He's actually a decent player in real life. Good Championship player. Not exactly a player you want to see in the Premier League, but a good Championship footballer. Fair play to them for making that signing happen. The next one is actually a done deal for Leeds. Now, they're going to get into two Leeds related transfers for the video. If you don't know, I'm a Leeds fan. I always have something to do with Leeds in here if there's something to be said. Adam Forshaw, done deal. Quite excited about this one. Apparently we've paid in excess of 4.5 million. That's 3 million up front, rising to 4.5 if there's any add-ons. It'll probably be stuff like if we get promoted to the Premier League, if he scores X amount of goals or whatever. I'm not really too sure exactly the inside details to it, but he is a done deal. I'm quite excited about this one. Like I said, he's a type of player who we probably need. He's got a bit of experience at Championship level, and we've gone a bit strange over the transfer window and signed foreign players. Some have worked, some have not, but he's English, he's Championship proven, he's played in the Premier League as well recently, which is quite nice, and hopefully he fits right into our team and does well for us. Now, the latest transfer link with Leeds is Tyler Roberts. Now, this guy is on loan at Warsaw from West Brom, and according to Nico over on Twitter, don't know who he is, actually really good for giving that information for every club, really. If you're a fan of a lower league club, he's very good at giving information out for them. Nico over on Twitter. Alan Nixon, he is phenomenal, and he's given the details out today that Leeds are trying hard, he said, to sign Tyler Roberts for the squad now, basically saying that they want him in their first team, which is kind of strange because I don't know too much about this guy, and we definitely need a striker. Lasogga's not hit the heights, but is this the guy to take us forward? You let me know. I'm not really too sure too much about him. But that is going to be the end of this video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, I'd like you to be absolutely fantastic. If you're new around here, do not be afraid to subscribe. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.